it's Fancy, back at it again with another Make It Miniverse Valentine's Series 1. This will be our second ball for this series. So we'll go ahead and get in. Looks like this one we're actually going to be doing the cake, because the Valentine's ones did let us know that on the sides, let us know what we were going to get. So that's definitely a plus. So I went ahead and opened it before, or at least got rid of the perforated area to where we can open it. There we go. We'll get out everything that we need here. We'll go ahead and put our table together first. We'll set that back there. We already know what we're doing here, so we'll get rid of our little pamphlets. And then we got our bags. Have a few here to open. And they're all wrinkled, so we have to straighten them out a little bit so we can see what's on the front. All right, so we'll go ahead and start here. Sunbaked Sweets. All right, and that's going to be our cake. It is the shape of a heart. So cute. Love cake. Then we have our second bag here, Made with Love. All right, and this one is going to actually have our little wafer sticks. Set those there. Made with Love again. And this one is going to be our heart icing. Cute. And this one is Thank You, Have a Lovely Day. And this is going to be our cake stand. It's so pretty in rose gold. All right, another Have a Lovely Day. And this is going to be our red velvet crumbles, or crumbs rather. And then we have here our Keep Cool bag, which is our resin. Looks like we have some vanilla. And then let's see what we get in our utensil bag. We have our tongs. We have a little spatula there. And then we have our heart piece to go on our cloche. Let's set that there. And while I love the tongs stress me out. So we're going to use regular tweezers on this one and set my spatula back there on the table. So let's get started. Go ahead and open the resin here. Our red velvet crumbs. I don't want to open it too wide because I know I'm going to end up making a mess. So we're just going to go ahead and just cut the little corner off here. There we go. Got a little hole there. Okay. Then we'll open up our heart icing. Goes on the top of our cake. And then our little wafer sticks, we'll go ahead and open those. I like to open everything beforehand to where I'm not scavenging to find everything. Then we'll open our cake here. Look how cute. And there we go. We're gonna go ahead and use our table here to start our cake. All right, let's get our resin open, because this is definitely going to be either a mess or fun. Hopefully both. Less on the mess, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this up here, put some of the crumbs on the table. You'll see the method behind the madness in a moment. We'll put some of those there, pat them out a little. And then we'll get started with putting the icing on our cake. I don't want to make it too thick, but I do want it to be enough that it covers it. And so making sure that it's as even as possible and that we get it on all of the edges. And we'll start on our other side as well. I really like this resin. It actually lays really well. I was thinking it was going to be kind of clumpy, but luckily it's not. And so I think we'll get this on here and then go ahead and get some at the top as well. You gotta add a little extra. There we go. All right, looks like we are covered all the way around. Just doing some last little touch-ups. Now for the greatest part is getting the little crumbs on there while hopefully not making a mess. Doing pretty good so far. Definitely surprising myself because I was ready for this to be an entire mess. Well, it looks like it's working out. And so for the parts that will be a little bit harder to get without laying it down, we'll just go ahead and take our crumb little bag here and just sprinkle some on. And get it even all around. And shake some of the excess off. And then I don't want to put it on the cake tower thing yet, so I'm going to use the actual thing that the icing, heart icing, came in, and we'll set it on top of there and then go ahead and put it to cure. It should only take about a minute or so for it to cure here. Clean up our area, pull that back out. Now we're going to go ahead and add our icing to the inside. And cover that all really well. Because I made the heart chocolates last, and so I'm actually going to be using some of the sprinkles, and I'll be putting it in the inside here. Sort of like a remix maybe, just utilizing all the extra supplies. All right, we got it filled up here. Get rid of the bubbles. And now we're going to go along our edge as soon as we get these sprinkles in. Let's see if I can do it this time without making such a big mess. Working out a little better for me. Still getting a little of everywhere, but I think we'll make it. All right, close that up there. And move them around to make them get all in the lower part there to where nothing's in the way for our actual icing. So let's go ahead and work with our wafers a little bit. I think it might be smart to go ahead and get those on. And then we can put in our heart icing. And I think I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going to crisscross them eventually. And what I'll use is my UV light. And get them to stick there. All right, so we are getting there. And it is stuck. Perfect. Just hit it with the light a little bit more. Make sure that it's stable, or at least stable enough to where I can put it back under the other UV light. Then we'll add a little icing to where we can crisscross them. All right, I'm gonna have to hold it in place a little better. Have to do one too quick. All right, then we'll get this one to stick onto the other one. At least well enough, again, until we get to put it back up underneath the other UV light. There we go, looking fabulous. Hit it just a little while longer there. There we go. All right. And now what we can do is actually finish up around the edges. And then, all right, gonna get that right there real good. Trying not to touch all of the sprinkles, so hopefully I'm not gonna pull them off along with it. I'm gonna go here. All right. And we'll go around and around and put it on the other side. We're almost there. Seems like the process takes forever, but it's not too bad. I just know that when it's done, it's going to be so pretty. So that's my main goal, is to see the outcome. So get our spatula cleared off there a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and grab our little heart icing and get that set on. Make sure we don't hit anything else there. All right, and so make sure that it's laid down enough to where it doesn't raise up. All right, it's looking great. I'm so excited. All right, make sure it was down all the way. Give you guys a little peek here. It's looking so good. All right, so now we're gonna actually take it and put it up underneath the other UV light for it to set. Clear our space off. And there is our cake. We'll get rid of that there. And then now we have our completed cake with the sprinkles and the icing and the little wafers. And we'll put it right there on our cake stand. And then we'll go ahead and set it back there with our chocolates. And so I'm really, really happy that you guys hung out with me today and made another one of our Valentine's mini-verse. And so hope you guys take care.